PF Jung might be a true centrist, which makes sense.
You're a moderate MAGA communist.
PF Jung is a narcissistic bitch.
I think radical centrism is moderate anti-centrist.
You're like actually centrist. We have to recognize PF Jung as crypto white national.
I think that he is a racist and is an anti-Semite.
It's time.
The age of enlightened centrism is over. The time of darkness has come.
A new power is rising.
As you may have gathered from that intro edit, I have not had sex in quite some time. Okay, look, I have decided that I need to step it up on this YouTube channel. I actually do have a lot of influence. A lot of people watch my videos, and a lot of people who have influence themselves watch my videos. And given how the past few weeks have proven how bad things are, now more than ever we need people who, if they stopped just being incompetent and lazy, could actually productively contribute to the discourse. I am one of the few channels where far left and left wing and far right and right wing people overlap and see the same facts, for the limited time in their week outside of their algorithms. The whole meme of this channel has been enlightened centrism or radical centrism more recently. And the whole point of that was enlightened centrism in particular was a slur used against people who would not just commit to one side or the other. And I thought it was a fun project to try and reclaim the word and put forward a label that spoke to the degree to which the left and right are two sides of the same civilizational coin.
You can be temperamentally conservative and temperamentally liberal. And those are valid viewpoints because there's a place for those viewpoints in the world. They can function as tools. So what's the left for? The left is to remind those who are benefiting from the hierarchies that the hierarchy comes at a cost. And the cost is the clumping of people at the bottom. And that's an eternal cost and it's not trivial. And so that's what the left should be properly focused on. The left should be providing the voice of those who are dispossessed by hierarchy. And the right should be saying, yeah, but the damn hierarchies are necessary. And they're not only necessary, but they're also productive. Then the left says, yes, but they tilt towards tyranny and they can be occupied inappropriately by people who are playing games of power. Fair enough, the right has to take that into account. The hierarchy can rigidify and is likely to do that, and it can be taken over by people who are corrupt, and that's likely to happen. But it's okay because the dialogue can work out. The right can say, well, yeah, we need the damn hierarchies and they need to be buttressed, and the left can say, yes, but they have to be maintained properly so they don't deteriorate and degenerate.
And I still believe in all of this, but the time has come to admit that not even I can make fetch a thing, okay? There is no type of radical centrism, enlightened centrism. There's no type of label that is worth, unironically trying to make cool again. And that is why, in complete contradiction to everything I just said, henceforth, this channel will be about dark centrism. What is dark centrism? It's being right-wing. That's it, okay? I believe in Christian morality. I think illegal immigration's bad. I think gender ideology is cancer. I'm sympathetic to post-liberalism and nationalism. And to be honest, I think that a sizable enough minority of our population is so demonic that I would genuinely rather have the Christian nationalists take power than anyone who's even adjacent to this disgusting insanity.
Saw the video before they even put out the confirmation. There was no chance that he made it through that. This wasn't the one we were hoping for, but a welcome surprise nonetheless.
I'm surprised that y'all didn't get rid of him sooner. And I'm surprised that you guys aren't getting rid of more people. Like, don't stop with him. Don't let him be the end dog. Get rid of them all. His wife deserves to go too. Y'all keep on talking about his wife and kids. They need to go too because they're carrying on that mentality and that lineage. Like, get rid of the whole family. I'm so sorry. Why did you guys stop with him?
Now, of course, I still have a great deal of sympathy for the left-wingers in my audience, even though I am definitely not one of you, even though I agree with pretty much all of you on all of the economic positions, which are arguably the most important political positions to have. But whatever, okay? None of these words, left, right, center, they don't mean anything, okay? Is Destiny, Hassan Piker, Bernie Sanders, Richie Torres, are all these people left-wing? And are Nick Fuentes, Ben Shapiro, Curtis Yarvin, and Dave Smith, are they all right-wing? Yes, Paul, they're left-wing and right-wing, but there's different kinds of left-wingers and right-wingers. It's like, okay, well, at that point, who gives a shit? The labels are meaningless. Donald Trump wants to deregulate corporations by removing 10 regulations for every new one that gets added. And at the same time, he wants the federal government to take stakes in private corporations. Is that neoliberal deregulation or left-wing socialism? It's neither. It doesn't matter. We are post-ideological. Okay, that's the theme of dark centrism. We're in the post-ideological era. None of these words mean anything. I don't care what people call me. I don't care to try and advance a label anymore. I am Paul. I am PF Jung. That is how I identify. Dark centrism is like dark matter. It doesn't actually exist, okay? It's just a label that absorbs all other labels. And if I'm being completely honest, 50% of the reason I'm rebranding to dark centrism is because it allows me to invert my logo, which I think looks cooler, to be honest. And it's a symbolic sort of public commitment that there's an inflection point in this channel, that I am taking things more seriously, that I am undoing much of my work, pushing out the value of vibes, which are still valuable. But maybe I ought to go on a research arc and a facts and logic arc much more. And yeah, I chose this path, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make something of it. Which brings me to the last part of the video, which everyone hates, including myself. And that is offering you an opportunity to help me. Yes, it is true. I do have a Patreon. I'm going to add a lot of Patreon-only videos going forward, including my recent conversations with the folks up at the CCCRU in Canada. And I already have some other unique videos on there, like my presentation that I gave to my college fraternity on the topic of the meaning of life when I was still but a young man. I also have a Discord discussion server called the Ivory Tower that is very active. And several times a week, I hold office hours where anyone can join and ask or talk about anything they want. Also, I just turned on YouTube channel memberships on for $2 a month and no more. So if you just want to support this channel without going to another platform, you can do that as well. So if you want to support me or get access to all that, I would genuinely appreciate it. And if you can't, or you just hate watch this channel, or you treat this channel like I treat most other channels, which is I like them, I want them to succeed, but I don't necessarily feel a need to go financially support them, then let me tell you this, my brother or sister in Christ. That's okay. Just watching my stuff, dedicating attention to my shit, leaving comments, liking stuff, that is more valuable to me than you realize. And I appreciate it. So bring forth the darkness. And until then, good luck and Godspeed.